Here we go again. It's Saturday. I'm back on the farm. I'm going to absolutely smash out phase 2, which is just the second bit of the retaining walls. Not got much to do really. I've just got to sort of finish where I stepped back from last time and really go for the tops. I really want to try and make the tops nice and really nice and dead level. The only problem is it is old farm stone, so I haven't got a lot of thin bits and, well, should we say, like, you know, consistent bits. They're all sort of different widths, depths, etc. So yeah, but I want to try and get it as flat as possible. It is an absolute beautiful morning. Sun's just popping its head over, so that'll be nice. No rain forecast for today, so that will help me greatly. Here we go. So this is the slope bit I'm on about. It's only small, like I say, so just want to get some lovely tops going along all the way down to this corner. And then this is the flat bit I was on about. From that point to that point, it has got to be dead flat, because like I say, they're going to put some wooden slats in the metal fence posts, so they'll be sitting on top of the wall, so it's got to be flat just so it all works out perfect and there's no gaps, etc. So yeah, first things first, I'm going to get this little section in. I'm just going to check the level, so I've got it roughly level from there to there. Once I've done that, I'm going to then start with the tops on this side, because it's easier to start with the slope first, because obviously once I get my height on this corner, I can then just level from that to that. The level bit's actually sort of easier really in this scenario anyway. So anyway, let's get one knocked up and yeah, crack on with today. Try and finish this baby. But no, she's settled in all right. They found this stone in a massive hole on the other side of the farm. Looks like it was an old building, old barn or something cladded, just because of the size of the stone and stuff. But yeah, no, it's a good way to use it up. Not bad at all. Like I say, did another section on the other side of the property, pretty much similar to this dry stone effect, just obviously a lot higher. So they've definitely got the use out of the stone. It's worked out well. Right, anyway, let's crack on, because it is still quite chilly, so if you stand still for too long, you do start getting a bit hoo-hoo-hoo. Righty, yeah. Let's get that muck on and yeah, crack on with today, baby. Righty, so I got this section in. Just trying to use the small stuff really, because now I have just put a stone on the end there, just to start getting a rough level for this bit. So, well, I put 3 stones there, but I've initially put that one on the end, just because, like I said before, this slope is slightly going uphill. So I want to try and, you know, incorporate some lovely big ones in the back of that, but because we're limited with the stone, I need to make sure I've got a nice thickness. So that is quite a consistent thickness for what stone I've got left. So I've got that at the end there, so that's the height I want, obviously down here. It is pretty consistent along the board, if you follow the line, to here. So I've got quite a few, because we're a bit restricted here with the width. So I've had a look at the stone, and we have got quite a lot of chunky ones that are this width, hence why I have gone a little bit higher. But we'd have to go sort of that height anyway, just to get rid of that, so we can make sure we get a load of mortar in there and yeah, sort of hide that basically. But no, so that's what I'm going to concentrate on now, just getting a nice band of top stones. Like I say, I'll try and get them as tight as possible, but I can only do what the stone gives me basically. So no, I think it'll look nice. So once I've got these tops on, I can then, yeah, obviously level off that stone all the way dush to that. So as you can see, it's not exactly big. There's a few sort of nice flat ones like that, or them too, but the most of them, you know, are, well, this size. This is a bit of a thinner one, but if you look at this, you know, in relation to there, you know, I can get away with just obviously knobbing off that and just trying to get them square, basically, just so I haven't got loads of gaps. So I'd knob that off there going along. What's good as well, because I've got, you know, because I've got stones like this, quite slim, you know, if I haven't got any thick ones, I'll just put a couple slivers in, a couple thin stones in, and then that means I can, you know, raise the height to then get the thinner tops on. But yeah, this is pretty much the end of the stone in the week. I got it all down, so yeah, I've got to use this. It's just like ones like that, you know, would have been lovely thickness, but it's just too small. So that's the only problem I think I'm going to have today, really, is that. But, you know, we'll work around it. I'll do, you know, I'll be able to get something. I've got, well, probably use half of this stone, really, for the wall. So at least the other half I can have a good play with and just try and get, you know, the best I can out of it. But, yeah. Get these tops on. Sun slowly coming over, but a bit of cloud is coming in, so there is forecast of rain later on, but as fingers crossed it doesn't rain while I'm here. You know, don't really fancy getting wet on a Saturday. You know, it's already bad enough working a Saturday, you don't want to get wet as well, do you? Anyway, let's go slurp thy tea down and crack on with this. Lovely jubbly. Phase 2 completed. Love it. I think with the stone situation, just to find it and then, yeah, might as well do something with it. What better way, eh? build some lovely little walls. I think it's turned out really well. I've got a lovely dead flat level on that now. Well, that's not actually, that is slowly going downhill because we are on a slope here. But from that point to that point is dead level. I believe actually they have got some Indian sandstone slabs, 6x3, 600 by 300 mil, which would look lovely on there. Because these tops I think are fine. Because obviously they're going to get soil and break a bit of soil in behind them, like. But these ones, obviously, only half is going to be on show because there's slats going in here, so only half of the stone is going to be on show. Down here is not too bad because a lot of them aren't. You know, a lot of them are going to be one whole stone, if you know what I mean. But down, you know, I was just running out of stone. I've got no stone left basically. All I've got is ones like that, tiny little ones. So not ideal for tops. But like I say, they will be hidden. I've left the mortar down a little bit because I did say if you did want to smoothen it off, they can do that. But then they did mention these tops, so I thought I'd just leave it down, and then, you know, it'll be a lot better to obviously apply the tops on. At least the, you know, mortar's got a bit of something to grab onto and stuff. But yeah, overall, I'm happy with that. I think, like I say, that stone coming up the ground, just to find it from an old building in the hole on the other side of the farm, not bad, not bad. Good way of using it. Definitely a good way of using it. No, I am happy with that. Well, this section's been, I think, 2 days, two and a bit. I think I started some of it actually after, yeah, so 2 and a bit days actually, because I think I had an afternoon free from completing the phase 1. I will show on the end of this video a few little videos of phase 1, but no, I think overall we're all good. So that's it, phase 1, phase 2 done, lovely jubbly. On to phase 3, which I believe is some dry stone section rebuilds. Once again, nothing special, a lot better stone than this because it's a lot bigger, but yeah, just loads of little sections basically need some repairs and that. But so I'll get around to doing that when I can. But no, I'm happy with that. I think, yeah, for what we started with to what we've got now, lovely jubbly. Like I say, once this gets resined or whatever they're doing, it's either resin or tarmac because it's basically like a bit of a car park area here for the workers. Yeah, it will look lovely. And then obviously them slats going up. Ooh, beautiful, nice way to use the area. Righty, anyway, I'm going to go enjoy it the rest of my Saturday and Sunday. Luckily, I've got a full weekend off next weekend, so I will certainly be enjoying that. And yeah, thank you for watching. Over and out, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye bye.